Look around you. A quiet yet huge revolution is happening. It's not fought with armies or announced in big speeches, but it's whispered in the wind and caught in the sunlight. Humanity is at a turning point, a moment of big change, where we are finally starting to work with our planet instead of against it. The proof is all around us, in the quiet hum of turbines on a far-off hill and the sparkle of solar panels over huge deserts. This is the Great Green Shift, and it has gained so much speed that it is now, simply put, unstoppable. A new day is dawning for our world. This change might be the most important shift in how we relate to nature in hundreds of years. For generations, our progress was powered by the limited resources buried deep in the earth: coal, oil, and gas. These old fuels powered our industries and built our cities, but they came with a huge cost to the delicate balance of our planet's climate. Now we are learning to use the huge, clean energy that surrounds us every single day. The endless energy from our sun and the constant power of the wind are becoming the new engines for human cleverness, promising a future that is not just brighter, but much, much more lasting. The numbers themselves tell a story of amazing change and fast progress. In the year 2024 alone, a whopping 92.5% of all new power capacity installed worldwide came from renewable energy sources. Just think about that for a moment. For every 10 new energy sources that came online, more than 9 were clean. This isn't a slow change, it's a huge shift away from the old polluting ways of the past. Over the last 10 years, our global ability to produce renewable energy has gone up by 140%, while the growth for fossil fuels has only been 16%. The tide has truly turned. This amazing change is driven by human choices and a shared desire. It's proof of our species' ability to invent new things, change, and finally choose a better path forward when we face a big challenge. What was once seen as a small or alternative energy source is now a big part of everything, leading the way toward a cleaner, healthier planet for all the creatures that call it home. The UN Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, has made it very clear: the green shift has passed the point of no return. It's a movement that can no longer be stopped by any single government or industry. It's here to stay. The reason for this amazing global movement isn't just about doing the right thing. It's also about good business sense. Money, as they say, talks. And today, it's speaking a clear green language. In 2024, global investments in renewable energy like solar and wind power went up to over $2 trillion. That's a huge amount of money, more than ever before. This number isn't just impressive on its own. It becomes truly amazing when you think that it's $800 billion more than all the money put into fossil fuels during the same time. The money markets, which used to be all about fossil fuels, are now putting their bets on a future that lasts. This big change in money matters is a clear sign that the time of fossil fuels is coming to an end. The financial reasons for renewable energy have become impossible to argue with. According to the International Renewable Energy Agency, electricity made from solar panels is now 41% cheaper than electricity from fossil fuels. That's a surprising change from just a few years ago, when solar energy was 4 times more expensive. Likewise, wind power on land is now more than twice as cheap as power from fossil fuels. This isn't about special help from the government or charity. It's about being good at what you do, coming up with new ideas, and using a free and plentiful resource. Clean energy is simply the smarter, more affordable choice. This money advantage goes beyond just the cost of electricity. The renewable energy industry has become a powerful engine for global economic growth and creating jobs. In 2023, the green energy sector was responsible for an amazing 10% of the growth in the world's economy. Plus, the number of people working in clean energy now is more than those working in the fossil fuel industry. About 35 million people around the world now make a living in this growing field, from engineers who design better wind turbines to technicians who put solar panels on roofs. These are the jobs of the future, building a healthier world and a stronger economy. Perhaps the most convincing money reason for renewable energy is how steady they are. The sun doesn't send a bill for its light, and the wind doesn't charge for its power. As Secretary General Guterres wisely said, there are no price hikes on sunlight, no sanctions on wind. This protects our economies from the wild price swings and political fights that have so often troubled the fossil fuel markets. By choosing renewable energy, Countries are not only picking a way to live that helps the environment, but they're also making sure they have their own energy and a strong economy for many years to come. It is, in every way, the smartest investment we can make. This green revolution isn't just in one part of the world, it's a truly worldwide thing, embraced by countries with all kinds of cultures, economies, and governments. The leaders in this change show just how much everyone wants it. Developed countries in the OECD, along with China, are leading the way, together making up an amazing 80% of all the renewable energy installed around the world. These countries aren't just doing this for the environment, they're making a smart choice for their money future, knowing that being a leader in clean tech will decide who is rich in the 21st century. One of the most interesting stories comes from a surprising place, the state of Texas. Known for many years as the center of America's oil and gas business, Texas is now also a powerhouse for renewable energy. Why? The answer is simple, because it just makes good money sense. Texas's big open plains are perfect for using both wind and solar power, which are now often cheaper to make there than old-fashioned fossil fuels. This shows a big truth. The green change goes beyond politics. When clean energy becomes the cheapest and most dependable choice, it becomes the clear choice for everyone. This change is also clear in our daily lives, especially in how we get around. 10 years ago, seeing an electric car on the road was rare. Today it's common. The number of electric cars sold worldwide has jumped from just 500,000 10 years ago to over 17 million today, an amazing 3,300% increase. These quiet, zero-emission cars now make up more than 1/5 of all new car sales globally. This fast growth shows that people, just like countries, are quickly adopting cleaner technologies when they become easy to get, useful, and wanted. The sound of an electric motor is becoming the new sound of personal freedom. From the huge solar farms being built in China, to the offshore wind projects in the North Sea, and from geothermal plants in Iceland to individual homes powered by rooftop solar panels in Australia, the story is the same. The world is changing. This widespread use creates a good cycle. The more countries that put money into renewable energy, the cheaper and better the technology becomes, which encourages even more countries to join the change. It's like a global choir of action, with each country adding its voice to a powerful song of progress and hope for a cleaner planet. Today we stand on the edge of great hope. The green energy change is no longer a faraway dream or a hopeful guess. It's what's happening right now. As the facts clearly show, we've passed the point of no return. The combined power of good money sense, new inventions, and a growing global awareness has created a huge wave of change that can't be stopped. The old arguments for fossil fuels are falling apart when faced with something cheaper, cleaner, and safer. The future is powered by the sun, wind, and water, and there's no going back from this brighter path. This journey includes all of us. While governments and big companies are putting in a lot of money, the power of what each person does is still very important. The choices we make in our own lives, the energy company we pick, how we travel, the things we buy, and the leaders we support all help build up this big change. By supporting clean energy, we're not just helping the environment. We're voting for a world with cleaner air, more stable money, and safer jobs for our towns. Every small step, when taken together by millions, becomes a huge leap for all people. It's a future full of promise. Imagine cities where the air is clean and the streets are quiet, powered by a silent and unseen network of renewable energy. Imagine faraway villages, once left in the dark, now lit up and connected to the world through simple, affordable solar technology. This is the world we are actively building right now. It's a world where our progress no longer hurts the natural systems that keep us alive, but rather works with them. This isn't a sacrifice, but an upgrade, a smarter and nicer way to live on our beautiful planet. So let's face the future, not with fear, but with hope and determination. The big green change is here, and it's making our world better. We are the generation that gets to see and be part of this historic shift. Let's embrace it, fight for it, and speed it up in every way we can. Let's be inspired by the amazing progress that's already been made and be motivated to finish the journey. The planet is our only home, and by choosing clean energy, we're choosing to protect it for all the generations that will come after us.